What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Grab you a cup because I want to show you something. Now, because of what I'm going to show you, hold on. I'm going to go set this off to the side because I'm going to need the table here. And I don't want to take a chance of accidentally having an accident. So stand by and we're going to get started with something that I think you're going to like. Alright, so God's Elixir is on the warming plate, and if you're wondering why the camera is way back there, because I need some space to fit into the camera, what I want to show you. Now, before we get into that, a couple of things. Number one, you guys thought pack videos were maybe over with. Yes, I already know. Here's another one. And we got more to come too. So, number second, I apologize that the sound is off. I can't tell if it's going to be or not because I've got to have the camera way over there to give me enough room in the frame to show what I'm going to show you. So, that's it. I hope you guys have been watching the other videos. I hope you've been getting something out of them. The stuff I've been showing you, I've been really impressed with. Now, I've showed you the packs that I have been switching to and using and keeping in that theme with the Crossfire packs. I showed you that DG1, I showed you the 4-liter pouches, and I showed you the DG3. So, I'll give you a quick update and then we'll get into what I want to do. So I just wanted to show you real quick before we get to the main topic. This is my DG3. I took the 4-liter pouches that I showed you guys previously and I put one on each side. And I'm telling you, the versatility that these add to this already awesome pack without really adding any kind of bulk or making it odd on its balance and everything else is amazing. That pack is darn near perfect for what I want to use it for, just like that. So that's what I did with the 4-liter pouches. Just wanted to show you guys so you kind of have a visual idea. I'm going to be doing a follow-up video. Well, I shouldn't call it a follow-up video. I've got another video coming where we'll talk about some more of kind of my thoughts and uses on my packs, employment of them, and some suggestions and stuff for you guys. So that DG3 is, as I mentioned, and as Crossfire calls it, a true 3-day pack. Now for me, that pack's going to fill the role of, you know what, I can't get into that. I got to stop right there. That's for the other video. Bad John. Okay, let's get to this video. You guys have been here long enough. This pack right here, you guys have seen before. This is my old Tactical Tailor extended range operator pack, and I added 2 Tactical Tailor large zippered GP pouches on the sides. This pack has been a great pack. It works really well. It's well designed. I have used it for many years and I still really like it. However, bottom line up front, for a long range pack where I've got to pack up a lot of stuff and go a long ways on foot and I got to carry it on my back, this bag's getting retired. It is getting replaced with, and if you just heard that sound, yes, that was angels singing. It's getting replaced with this. Now this is the Crossfire DG3. Excuse me, that's the DG3. This is the DG16. The coffee's too far away. DG16. This is the next step up from the DG3. DG3 is a 55-liter pack. This one is an 85-liter pack. It has got more capacity than the Tactical Tailor extended range pack that I've been using. and it's weird, it's more capacity in somewhat of a smaller package. I know that's counterintuitive to say, but it's true. So let me just go over the rough specs of the pack and everything and kind of show you what you're looking at. This one, of course, is in Ranger Green like the other ones that I've showed you. It's hard to get the true size of the pack because I don't have anything in it. But just to kind of show you what we're looking at, we'll start on the front side. I know we're way over there, but I don't feel like getting on the floor and trying to show you. I'm getting old. Compared to the DG3, this one has a slightly beefier shoulder harness. Now, the concept of the shoulder harness works exactly the same way. The adjustment and everything's the same way, the design's the same way. It's just a little bigger, a little longer, a little more thicker padding. Your quick release is still the same. You've still got your sternum strap, you've got your lower straps. It's all good to go in that regard. You've got your load lifter straps up top. You can adjust them inboard, outboard, however you want it. Carry handle. The frame. The frame is a larger frame than what's on the DG3. However, it retains the same concept as the DG3 of you've got a lot of rigidity and strength vertically, but it will flex and rotate torsionally to move with your body. I'm telling you guys, it sounds like voodoo, but it's a thing. It really is. The frame's beefier and heavier. Shouldn't say heavier, it's heavier duty per se. The lumbar system is very similar to the DG3, but it's slightly different. You've got your center pad, then your two wing pads instead of just the two. So it's a 3 setup, but they come off the same way and reattach the same way. They do have 3 different slots of adjustment. Like on the DG3, you can move them up and down. You've got your wing pads that are removable, just like on the DG3, and you've got the same kind of orientation where it's a pull forward for the waist strap. And what I mean by that is a lot of waist straps, when you buckle them on, you have to grab the straps and you have to pull to the rear, and it's really kind of counterintuitive to try to do. With this, you grab the straps and you're pulling forward, so you're pulling the pack into you as you're tightening the straps. Works so much easier. There's other packs that do that. This one does it as well. I love it. Now the wing pads and the lumbar pads on this one are again a little bit beefier than the DG3. That's pretty much it. You've got the carry handle up top. Now down each side of the pack you have got copious amounts of MOLLE webbing. You have got large pouch at the bottom that does have the abrasion resistant material on the bottom of it and drain holes. You see that? There you go. You've got compression straps on the sides right here. Compression strap up top there. And it's really cool how these work. These aren't buckled in. You just grab them and pull them tight and everything is retained in the webbing right here, so you don't have extra buckles to worry about connecting around front. Very, very cool idea and design on how they did that. What else on the sides right here? So you do have metal loops right here and here that you can use, for example, the external helmet hut attachment on the DG3. You can throw that on here if you want to. Couple other things like that work, so that all carries over. Where to go next? Okay, bottom, you've got MOLLE webbing on the bottom, and you've got compression straps that come up. You can strap stuff onto the bottom. Front side. So your front side, you've got copious MOLLE webbing, and as you can tell, there's no zipper. This is a top-loading single-piece ruck. There's no zippers or anything else. It's just a top-loading ruck. So you've got MOLLE webbing. You've got this curious little buckle right here by itself. That, my friends, is an interesting feature. So you can pull that open with God's Velcro. There's a pouch right here that has some of the abrasion resistant material in the bottom of it. And this is specifically designed for you to be able to put in an e-tool or something similar. So if you are in the military and need to carry an e-tool, you've got a way of carrying it strapped into your pack, onto your pack, and don't have to worry about it being in a separate pouch flopping around and everything. If you're not using an e-tool, you can put whatever you want to in there, and you have the ability to let this out some or tighten it up to whatever you want to put in there. There is a guide loop right here for this top compression strap, which I'll show you in a minute. But I want to get to the bottom right here because you're no doubt, hopefully you can see this on the camera, you've got this curious setup right here. Well, if you undo that buckle, and this buckle, these little wings fold out to the sides, and you got a big zipper right here. When you undo that zipper, you're getting into the bottom of the pack, and there's another compression strap. I've got this one cinched all the way down. But you can undo that, and you're in the bottom of the pack, and that is for your sleep system. Very cool design. There is a false floor in the bottom of the pack. So it separates the sleep compartment from the stuff that you've got up top. Now, as far as the sleep compartment goes, a couple of things. There is a little bit of padding in the bottom right here, and you do have some drainage holes. It's curious, you can't see the drainage holes because they're actually covered up with the molly webbing, but they are there, and they will let water and moisture drain out. So on this pouch right here for your sleep system, a couple of things. It won't hold a full MSS sleep system. So if you got your black bag, your green bag, and your bivy cover, I haven't been able to fit mine in there. You can fit the black bag, or I can fit my green bag and the bivy bag. I could probably fit the black bag and the bivy bag, but it would probably be a little bit snug. But I do know the green bag, your patrol bag, and your bivy bag will fit, and you can lock it down real tight. But the entire system won't fit. So if I needed to haul the entire system, I would probably just put it in a separate carrier and slap it onto the bottom, take the false floor out in here, and just use the entire size of the bag for whatever I needed to pack. But regardless, it's there. Other sleep systems will obviously fit. I've got a snug pack bag, and the snug pack bag will fit fine. I can fit my snug pack bag and my poncho liner together. I can fit the patrol bag and a poncho liner. So you kind of get the idea of the capacity. But you've got this right here, really good compression strap. You can cinch that all down and then zipper up, fold that over, buckle that, and then take these two compression straps and again really cinch it down and compress everything in there. Really, really good design in my book. Going down the other side, same as the other side. The sides are the same as the sides. Molly webbing, pouch at the bottom, compression straps. Moving up to the lid, okay, you've got molly webbing on top of the lid. You've got a big zippered pouch right here that's part mesh and part solid. On the rear of the lid, getting off camera, there's another zippered pouch that goes up top, and this one has got the soft fleece lining in it. So if you want to put glasses or optics or something like that in there, it's protected and soft right up top there on the top of the pack. You've got your two buckles for your top lid. The big pouch in the lid, there is a zipper on the inside that you can access everything in there as well. So you can get to it from the inside or the outside. You have bungee cord and cord locks right here that you can cinch the top cinch the lid down together real tight if you needed to. Then for the main body of the pack, you've got kind of a Y strap that comes over the top right here and buckles, and this runs down, and you can compress it down this way, so you can compress the sides and compress it top to bottom. Inside, you've got one big giant cavernous cave. I've got the false floor in the bottom, but it's there. You do also have an expandable collar, and you can't even see it on camera. It will expand up extraordinarily high, so you can load up a lot of stuff in this pack. You have got a cord lock up at the top and a cord lock in the middle. You can use the cord lock up top to cinch it down, or if you've got this folded up inside, you can cinch this cord lock down and close the whole thing up. Your choice. The lid is also completely removable. So you can remove the lid and it will buckle in on itself. So if you wanted to take this and just use it as like a toiletries bag or something like that, you can. It will come off. If you want to run the pack without the lid, you can do that. There is a secondary lid that velcros in and unrolls and will come over and buckle in to your regular straps. So you've got another secondary lid right here to cover the pack if you don't want to use the removable one. If you're not using that one, then all you got to do is fold her up and then just roll it up on itself. And as you roll it up on itself, there's Velcro here and there's Velcro on the inside. And that mates up. It just Velcros down and is back inside the pack and out of the way. On the inside of the bag, got to open it up. You have got, I told you this pack's got a lot of stuff going on. Same as on the DG3, you have got your internal, well, it's going to be hard to show on cameras, but you've got your internal hangers right here for hydration bladders, radio, etc. that are all removable. You can take in and out. There are mesh pouches all on the inside, around the sides, that are removable that you can take in and out if you don't want them. Gives you a little bit of extra organization. And then all the way down in the bottom, you've got the removable floor that you can take out that separates it from the sleep compartment. On the back right here, same as on the DG3, you can route hydration hoses and antennas out either side and then cover that zipper back up and just have that one side exposed however you need to do it. Then you can channel your hydration hoses out to your shoulder straps, plenty of attachment points for you to hook those on and do stuff with them. So, what else? Oh yes, I forgot to mention the sides also have the pass-through behind them, just like on the DG3. They will pass all the way through and down into that bottom compartment. So you can store long items behind this and still use pouches and stuff on the outside. Again, a lot of versatility there in that regards. So, let me put the lid back on. The other thing that I failed to mention, just like on the DG3, all of these straps have got built-in Velcro keepers, so you don't have straps hanging everywhere, which obviously I do right now, but it's because I'm showing you this. But once you get it loaded and cinch everything down, you roll up your excess webbing, Velcro it down, you can Velcro it onto itself, and psh, there you go. You don't have stuff just flapping in the breeze. What else? That's about it. Now, again, I don't have anything in there, but I will throw it on, let you guys kind of get an idea of how she rides. Again, there's no weight in it. I don't have anything to cinch it up, but there you go. You can see how it fits with the back. I can reach behind me, above me, over me. I can look up. I can move. I can bend. I can do whatever I need to, and this isn't in the way. Where I've got this situated now, it's kind of on the, it's not right on my waistline, it's just above my waistline, kind of at the top of my hip bones. And I've got the shoulder harness extended out just because I'm 6'1" or so and got a long torso. So anybody with a shorter torso, you're obviously going to be able to get it a lot lower. But this pack, guys, I've only loaded it up once with a little bit of weight and just went for a really short little stroll with it. Nothing noteworthy to talk about. I just mentioned it to say I've done it, and initially no concerns, issues, there's nothing showing up. Again, the proof will be once I can load it up with some real weight and go on a longer walk with it. But for now, if you need a larger capacity pack than the DG3, again, we're talking 55 liters versus 85 liters. This pack will hold a lot of stuff. And I do mean a lot. You will probably have to be somewhat careful with yourself because you might have a tendency to overload this pack. And by overload it, I mean, I think it will handle whatever weight you can put in it. The question will be how will your body handle it. It's going to do it, and it'll probably do it fairly comfortably, comparatively speaking. But can your legs hold up? Can your back hold up? Etc., etc. So yeah, you put a lot of weight in this one. So to give you another reference point, this one is in between the DG3 and the Mark 7. And the Mark 7 is Crossfire's big, huge multi-room apartment complex that you can carry on your back. My buddy Brent0331 has got a video up on that one. That thing is a monster that you can put a couple of small children in and literally the kitchen sink and everything else. So if you need something bigger than this, that's going to be the next step up. Go check out Brent's channel for his video on that one. And if you need something bigger than that Mark 7 or this, then you probably need a deuce and a half. So I'm just saying. Anyway, guys, that's just my initial thoughts and overview from what I've been playing with and my experience so far with the DG3. I can already tell you that this one beats out my Tactical Tailor pack for what I want it to do. And again, it's the pack that I've been looking for and have never found for a real long-range pack. Like if I needed to pack up and go places, that would be the one that, this would be the one I would pack up and go with. As long as I had a capability to continue to provide myself with water and food, you could live out of this pack for a long time. Don't mean to be comfortable, but you could live. So just to give you a teaser too, I'm probably going to order me a couple more of those 4-liter pouches to put on either side because I like the external organization that it gives me. Things that I want to get to that I might not want to have to dig into the pack to get, and it doesn't really add a lot of bulk and weight. I'll probably add those, and I'm probably going to add this little number right here onto the outside back of this. This is the 7-liter pouch. Separate video on that one, you can go check it out. So yeah, I'll add that on there, and this pack will do everything I would want it to do for a lot further than I'd want to do it. So once again, I can't say enough about the Crossfire stuff. It's been a serious change for me, because I'm finally able to do things that I wasn't previously capable of doing, at least not comfortably, with my other stuff. So without gushing on it too much and sounding like a sales pitch, I'm just telling you that I like it. I think you may like it too if you've got similar interests and similar plans. So that's all for this one, guys. I'll do follow-ups again as I can, and we will load this one up and get it out and go with it. See what we can do. Y'all take care. Keep getting ready. If you've got any questions, I'll do my best to try to answer them down in the description box. I'll have a link to this in the description box. And yeah, that's about it for now. So see you guys in the next one.